Tonight on Wife Swap.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Is this breast milk?
Two families with completely different beliefs struggle to meet in the middle.
Some of the things that happen in this household have been making me feel a little bit uncomfortable.
I would like you to try a meat option.
You seem like a different person right now.
Feisty and forceful with unshakable faith in their causes.
Some of this stuff is recyclable. We've got a glass jar.
The way we want to live is the way we want to live, and that's the way we want to keep it.
But how will these wives cope with their reluctant new families?
There's dog shit there, there's dog shit there.
What do you think about God creating the earth? Do you think that's cool?
It's a battle of wills of biblical proportions.
Regardless of what you believe, whether there's a God or not a God, your kids' health are at risk.
I've done Bible study.
How did she respond to that?
Are you okay with this?
On Wife Swap, New Zealand. Meet the clean and green Lorsons. 6-year-old Savvy, media professional Davian, and the passionate waste advocate wife, that's Christy.
So one thing you need to know about the Lorsons is that we care about the planet and we want others to care about the planet too. 1,000 plastic bottles can make a park bench. You can expect to see me preparing meals that have been purchased without packaging. You can expect to see me making some of my own products. So I make simple things like my own toothpaste and deodorant. A few things for the kitchen as well.
I'm really happy to see my mummy helping the planet.
My wife's very headstrong about some of these ideas. She likes to get her opinions across.
My mission is for every New Zealand household to be zero waste. That is my dream. So our rubbish bin is about this kind of size, and we fill that once a month. And most of what you'll find in there are fruit stickers, which I can't stand. Why do they have to put it on every single piece of fruit? We don't consume meat. We have massively reduced our dairy consumption also. Probably the most time-intensive thing that I do to reduce waste in our house is making my own soy milk. And I make it in a big batch and I put it in the freezer, and I do that once every fortnight.
Across town are the fit and faithful Hughes family. Dad, Ben, 12-year-old Amira, 7-year-old Tyree, Noah, who's 6, Aaliyah, who's 3, and of course our wife, Danielle.
About 2 months ago, we were self-sufficient, living off the grid. We grew our own animals, we ate them as well.
One more. 3.
We absolutely love CrossFit. I think it's more so mentality and physically. Ben constantly works 24/7. It does keep him away from home. I like being a stay-at-home mum because I'm more involved with the children.
Thank you.
Clean eating is my thing. We eat meat and vegetables and stuff like that, but we try and keep a high intake of meat.
Proverbs, I guess, 6:26. So we're Messianic believers. We're the Jewish side of Christians. We believe in Jesus, but we call him Yeshua because that's his Jewish name.
Do you see someone who thinks himself wise? There is more hope for a fool than for him.
We do Bible studies, we go to church, and we kind of do our own Sabbath in our own family and that.
Danielle sees the opportunity to have a new wife in the household as purely positive.
She could possibly bring in some good things. I'm a bit uptight, so she could probably relax the family out. I get home and they're like, just, relax out, Mum. So it'd be good.
It's the morning of the swap, and Christy and Danielle are packing up to leave home.
I'm excited. It's not every day you get the opportunity to walk in someone else's shoes.
I've never been away for this long before. I'm really, really nervous. I don't know what I'm going into, so I don't know what I'm packing for.
Let's go. Have fun, okay? Be good.
The families aren't allowed any communication for the week, so they must hand over their phones before they go.
Bye.
Neither of the couples have any clue at all who they'll swap with.
I think it's really easy to get stuck in your routines, and so I want to take this opportunity to
take stock of my own life and also just learning about someone else and the way that they think and the way they do things.
After a long drive, the wives arrive and get their first impressions.
How many kids have they got? Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. We're into barbecuing. I don't think this is a vegetarian household somehow.
The wives are about to see their new homes and they're looking for clues.
Ooh, it's a religious family. What kind of religion is this?
Before they meet their new families, Christy and Danielle get a chance to have a good poke around their new homes. Something quickly catches Christy's eye.
Beef, stir-fry, veggies. That's dinner, I'm guessing. I don't know what to do about that.
Oh my goodness. Is this breast milk? I'm really...
Chicken. I've literally never cooked meat before.
No meat in here whatsoever. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do. I live off meat. It's like...
Lots of packaged goods. I guess I expected that.
Danielle and Christy have each written a detailed manual explaining the rules and customs of their new household.
I'm Christy. Welcome to our humble home. We have 3 people in our family, myself, my husband, and our just turned 6-year-old daughter, Savannah.
Husband, Ben, 4 kids. It's gonna be a busy week.
We are a plant-based household. I'm not sure what kind of diet you eat, but in the event that your diet includes meat, my preference is that it isn't cooked at our house. The meat thing is the hard part because we come from a faith-based lifestyle. In the Bible, it says that we're meant to eat meat, so yeah.
Raised a Masonic Jew, humble ourselves for our Saviour, Yeshua, Jesus Christ. Family are very strong followers of Yeshua, commit our whole life around the world of Adonai, God, and serving others.
Because we aim to be a zero-waste household, we avoid buying packaged food, particularly plastic packaging. The only plastic packaging that comes into our house are the plastic seals that are on the lids of some jars, bottles, packaging for sunscreen, condoms. Okay. That was weird.
CrossFit training, now that's different. I don't even know what CrossFit is. What is CrossFit? Bed at 9 p.m. and before bed is Bible study. I don't think I'll be able to help much with Bible study, unfortunately. We don't have any fussy eaters, all eating everything and very big eaters, so be prepared to cook extra because we all eat large quantities. Quantities of mince. Okay. The food stuff's gonna be a challenge. The Bible stuff's gonna be interesting.
But now the time has come for Christy and Danielle to meet their new families.
Hi.
Hiya.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Ben.
I'm Christy.
Nice to meet you.
Really nice to meet you. Are you Aaliyah Ann? Did I say your name right? Hi.
Shake hand. Can you shake hand?
Want to do a high five?
High five.
Yeah.
It's nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, really nice to meet you. Hi. Hi.
This is Amira.
Oh, what have you done to yourself?
Gymnastics.
Oh, dangerous sport. Hi, I'm Christy. Really nice to meet you. Is it sore?
No.
No? That's good. Hi, guys.
Hi.
This is Tyree.
Tyree and Noah.
Noah, yes.
Shake hands. This is a bit weird, hey? Hi.
Aw, hi. How you going?
You're very good, thank you. You been making yourself at home?
Yeah.
Great.
Hi. Oh, you're really pretty.
So before we come, we were at CrossFit,
Yeah.
just down the road.
I'll be honest, I don't know much about CrossFit.
Oh, okay.
I'm totally willing to give it a go, but yeah, you'll probably be laughing a little bit because I won't be very good.
We aren't vegetarians,
Okay.
but we do live a self-sufficient lifestyle.
Okay.
So very, very interesting and really am fully open to trying you guys' cuisines.
Okay.
Yeah.
We usually eat quite simple, like meat, vegetables, maybe rice or potatoes.
Yeah.
As simple as that. So maybe chicken and chicken with some rice and mixed vegetables or something like that.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit nervous because I don't eat meat and
Okay.
I've never even cooked meat.
Christy doesn't eat meat, so it's interesting, I think, because we eat meat every day.
I think I'm going to get quite hungry over the next 6 days unless I can sneak away for some food somewhere. And the religious side of things is a little bit nerve-wracking, I guess, as well, because that's not really my thing.
What's your milk that you drink in the fridge?
So we drink soy milk.
Oh, it's soy milk. Okay,
Yes, that occasionally make, but mostly my wife makes.
yeah. Okay, no, that's so cool because I honestly thought it was breast milk.
Okay, well, we've actually got a freezer downstairs of another, like, 15 jars.
Really?
frozen,
That's
yeah,
so cool.
If it's breast milk, there's something my wife's not telling me, right? I guess I am most nervous about having different ideas and ideals than she has.
He's a good person in that, just very different. A person that I wouldn't actually relate to outside of this.
Okay.
The first test for our two wives with contrasting diets is dinner.
Tofu and chickpea curry with spring greens.
Cool.
That sounds all right,
Sounds nice.
Right.
How long does this take to cook? We should start cooking this first
The meat first and then...
and then this. Okay. This is definitely going to be a learning curve for me.
Do you mind if I just give you quite a simple job of cutting up the onion, the red onion,
Yeah,
and finally chopping the garlic?
Are you right with handling the meat? And...
I'll be honest, it's not my favourite thing to do. Yeah. I don't have to handle it. I can just dump it in, right?
Pretty much.
And then get a spoon and... Yeah. I don't mean to offend you.
No.
I got this. Look at that.
Awesome, nice.
And then we just chop it up or something.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know it's done when it's turned brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
That's just paper, is it? Is that paper? Have you got compost? No. No? Okay. You should really get a compost bin.
That would be a good idea, yes.
Yeah, they're really easy.
So there's a recycling bin here.
Okay. Oh. You got stuff in here that's not recyclable, you know that, eh? Like there's bananas and plastic bags and...
Must have been the kids, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, right. We're going to teach your kids about responsible recycling.
Yeah. Responsible recycling.
Yeah. Grab zip. Come and sit up.
Any particular spot? Can you show us that in one?
Amen. Why aren't you eating the same as us?
Because we don't eat meat in our house.
Why don't you eat it?
Because we don't want to hurt animals. And because the impact of farming on the environment and what it does to the rivers and yeah.
But God made animals for a reason.
Okay. That's okay. We can agree to disagree on that.
There's no way I'm not stopping eating meat.
No, I don't want you to stop eating meat if that's your choice. I'm not sure whether they know any vegetarians or whether they just think I'm a complete weirdo. At this point, I don't know.
It's the morning of their second day.
Is that going to be enough banana for you? They're quite small bananas. You know?
And in the Hughes' household, Christy is dealing with 4 children, and her morning tasks include breakfast, lunch boxes, and bed making.
So she hasn't done any like baked food or anything, Danielle. So I just grabbed stuff from the pantry, some fruit and some yogurt and stuff. Cool.
And Ben is off to work.
Just a quick question about Aaliyah. Do we bring food to her for daycare?
Yeah. So it's the same thing as the boys and that.
Same thing as what they're eating. And has she got her own little lunchbox?
Yeah, lunchbox will be in the pantry.
Oh, in the pantry.
Right,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, have a good day.
Awesome, you too. Enjoy your day.
Bye.
Meanwhile, over at the Lorsons, Davian has already dropped Savvy at school, but has an unusual task for Danielle.
Can you please make some hair product for us today?
I can try.
Have you noticed I haven't had any for the last couple of days? And I'm dying. So,
Okay, cool. All right.
so that's that recipe there.
I'm not too sure if I'm capable of filling her shoes. You're trying to fill the shoes of his wife, and yeah, that's difficult. You're welcome. Have a good day. Don't work too hard.
She's awesome. I'm just enjoying hanging out with her. Like, I'm really understanding she's a whole person. Like, there's so much to her.
Can we turn that off for a second? Can I talk to you? Have you made your beds? Let's go up and check, shall we?
Christy's still in the thick of it.
It's okay. Looks decidedly unmade. Are these your clothes? No? Whose are they?
They're him.
All right, so we're just gonna fold it up. I'm gonna put it in the middle. There we go, compromise. Okay, this needs to hop off the floor.
40 grams of beeswax, 35 grams of shea butter, 15 grams of arrowroots, and then we have peppermint, 2 grams of vitamin E.
Wanna hold my hand? Let's go. Okay, seatbelts on. How does this one work? Oh, it's an IQ test, and I haven't passed. Right.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. We made it out of the house. Well done.
I think it's going to be the best wax he's ever had. So, sorry, Christy, I think I've got this one.
With their morning duties over, Christy has returned home to a surprise.
Oh my God. The cat has shat in my bedroom. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's so bad. What is this cat eating? What is this cat eating? Dear God. But my daughter's poo did not smell as disgusting as that. There's shit everywhere. There's dog shit there, there's dog shit there. Oh, they're lovely people, but why do you want to be surrounded by crap?
Danielle's day, meanwhile, has been less dramatic since she made the hair wax.
On my way to pick up Savannah.
The Lorsons normally do the school run by bike.
The responsibility of having to bike home with someone else's child was a bit different. I felt that the responsibility on me was a lot heavier than it normally is. Hi, baby. How was school?
Good.
She's like... Good girl, Savannah. You're doing so well. Do you want something to eat? Do you want some avocado?
She has school here. And I like it because it's long, just like mine.
Christy's school run is a little more busy.
How was school, guys?
Boring.
Boring? Oh, stick one. Was there no good bits at all?
Hey, it's another baby clothes.
It is a challenge to keep track of all the kids, what they have eaten, have they gotten out of their school uniforms, have they put their bags away. You need to get out of school uniforms and put school bags away.
Across town, Danielle has a surprise for Savannah.
Look, I went out and got you this morning. Oh. I ran all the way to get it and all the way back.
But it may not be so innocent as first meets the eye.
Do you want to try it on? Oh, look. You look really pretty.
Davian and Christy have a strict policy of no single-use plastic in the house, and headbands are no exception.
We do have trouble on occasion with gifts. For example, when Savannah has her birthdays, we say, actually, please, we don't need any gifts, but if you do want to bring a gift, make it zero waste, you know, made out of something not plastic. Savannah, you are going to take really good care of that, aren't you? That's the tricky thing, right? Very well-meaning and lovely. I mean, well, I was totally out of the blue. She's going to use it a lot, I'm sure.
Just when Christy thinks she's got things under control, Ben springs a CrossFit session on her.
God! Humiliating, man. Yeah, I'll be honest. It's not really my idea of a good time. That was my first and last time doing CrossFit.
As evening draws in, it's games time at the Hughes', and the neighbours have popped round to join in. Despite the earlier setback with the hairband, Danielle's feeling rather relaxed.
You didn't even write a sentence.
Oh, what? We've started already?
Yeah. What are you doing?
What the heck?
I rejoiced in the Lord greatly, that now at last your care for me has flourished again.
For Christy, Bible time means things aren't quite so raucous.
Not that I seek the gift, but I seek the fruit that abounds to your account.
Today I saw a bearded, evil-looking bird, butterfly thing, hanging upside down on a rainbow.
I can do all things through Christ, who strengthens me. Nevertheless, you have done well that you shared my distress.
The next day can't come sooner for Christy.
So it's my rules starting tomorrow. So things are about to change in this house. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
I miss my family, I miss my kids, I miss my dogs, I miss my coach, I miss my gym, my CrossFit, I miss being active.
After 2 days living under their house rules, Christy and Danielle are chomping at the bit to make big changes, but also nervous about how it will go down with their adoptive families.
I feel a little bit worried about one of the rules that I may write regarding meat and how it, savvy will go. So I think it could be that she's been influenced not to eat meat rather than knowing the reason why.
I think that Amira might be a little bit suspicious of what we're doing, and maybe, I don't know if she thinks that I'm judging her house, or she can be a bit of a closed book sometimes. She's quite hard to read.
It's time to reveal all.
So, from today on, we are living by my rules. It's been really interesting living here with you guys. I think you're an awesome family. But some of the things that happen in this household have been making me feel a little bit uncomfortable. In general, there's a lot of waste going on and not a lot of awareness about environmental issues. So I would like to change that.
I understand you don't go to church, and I respect that, but I would like you to experience the importance of our faith and join me in some Bible study. Also following me in some of our practices, including prayer before meals and bed.
Okay.
This household creates a lot of plastic waste. That's going to change. So from now on, we're going to massively reduce this family's plastic consumption.
I would like you to try a meat option because we eat it as a protein and it is a custom in our beliefs.
You're going to have to let me think about that for a bit.
Has Savvy eaten meat before?
Have you, Savannah? Have you eaten meat before? No.
In my house, my kids do jobs in the home to earn money. I think work and reward are very important. So I'd like you and me to go out and see if the neighbours would like their cars to be washed, and if we can earn a bit of money, have fun, and spend it at the shops.
Okay, it all sounded great, and then the spend it at the shops bit, it was all about, you know, which shops and what exactly we'd be spending it on.
It's my experience, it's my rules. Do you like lollies? Toys?
Cleaning products often contain chemicals that harm the environment. It's easy to make your own. We're going to make our own toothpastes and deodorants from now on.
I don't think Amira is real excited about her ideas. I don't think Christy's taking into consideration how busy we are during the week, and the things she's asking us to do could be a bit too much.
You seem like a different person right now than you have been in the last 3 days.
All right, let me hold on to it.
For Christy, the first new rule involves dinner.
I'm making a Thai green curry.
How Mum makes it.
Yeah, but without the chicken. You can hang out in the kitchen if you want, Aaliyah, but you're not next to the stove, okay? Curry paste. You're gonna put this in, so you need half of it. Not the whole jar, okay? Just half.
That bit?
So half, hold on. Half is about there.
Hi, how you going?
Good, thanks. Yourself?
I'm good, thank you.
Danielle's rule change lunch plan is very different, starting with a prayer.
How do you feel like praying before? I can say the prayer, but before we eat.
I'm okay with that.
Are you okay with it, Sevi? Okay. So we normally close our eyes. So you can just look down if you like. Okay. So, dear Lord, thank you for the food that we've received. Thank you for my new family. Please bless us as we eat. In Yeshua's name, Amen. So I have picked ones that have chicken and prawn in it. Would you be open to trying a little bit?
I know that I won't.
Yeah. Savvy, would you be open to trying a little bit? Are you sure?
First it was prayers, and now meat gets the thumbs down from Savvy.
So I hope it tastes good.
This will actually be quite good with chicken.
It's okay?
It's good.
You like it? Good.
The veggie curry goes down surprisingly well, but despite an empty plate, Amira's loyalties stay staunch.
When my mum makes it, she usually puts it really spicy, and that's what we like about it. And she puts chicken with it, and it makes it even better.
How do you feel about someone eating it or it going to waste?
Okay, that is I can see what you're saying there, like it's been bought. My small argument would be that if I was to eat meat and I was to enjoy it, that might overcome all the stuff that I know is good sense. I know that meat is tasty. I mean, I have enjoyed meat. I did enjoy meat when I was younger. I know it tastes good. I'm feeling fine about not saying yes to the meat. Everyone has a say in what they consume.
I don't think that he's giving it much thought. I think it's more come from his wife.
It's the next morning, and Amira has some burning environmental questions for Christy.
Why do you think it will change the world?
Why do I think it'll change the world? Well, I think the more people that do this, the more people that make these kind of changes, the much healthier and happier our planet's going to be. I used to create rubbish and not think about putting things in the bin and the harm that was causing with the creation of those products and where it was going afterwards. I didn't know.
In our religion, we eat meat. So how are we, because you believe what you believe, and we believe what we believe. So how are we supposed to change not to eat meat when our belief is to eat meat?
Do you think that your God wants to harm the planet?
Well, that's another story. That's when Satan comes in. He's the one that's harming the planet.
I think it's probably very confusing for Amira because when you're a kid, you listen to your parents, you do what they say, and you live as they live. And so to have this random stranger come in and suddenly say that the way you're doing things is maybe not great, that must be really weird for her.
She can live that way if she wants to live that way. She can tell us to, maybe we might try it, but the way we want to live is the way we want to live, and that's the way we want to keep it.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Do you know?
On the other side of town, Davian's left for work, and under the new rules, Danielle introduces Savvy to the Bible, starting right at the start, as you do with Genesis.
What do you think about God creating the earth? Do you think that's cool? That is cool, eh?
But I don't believe it.
You don't believe in God. What do you believe in?
Fairies,
Yeah.
unicorn.
Fairies are cool, eh?
I'm going to look on the positive side and say it's a new experience for Savannah, and she now understands more about it. And no, I'm not too worried.
Meanwhile, Christy's getting her teeth into a homemade eco-remedy.
We're making toothpaste. Do you want to watch? We have got 3 ingredients in here. Do you know what that is?
Coconut.
Coconut oil. This is baking soda. There we go. Cool.
Ooh, it smells like bubble gum.
Bubble gum.
Yeah, it does.
It's actually peppermint oil.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
20. Mix it all up. You're an expert at making toothpaste. Clever girl. I think it's ready. What do you think, Alia? Do you like it?
Oh! Yeah. Yeah.
Under her new rules, Danielle wants Savvy to learn the value of work and reward, starting with some entrepreneurial car washing.
There you go. Thank you so much, Savannah.
I've had no money before, but I have had money, but it was the old style money. So I couldn't use it for anything.
Savvy and Danielle waste no time and are straight down the shops to spend their pay.
It's cool, eh? It feels nice and squishy.
There are plastic temptations at every turn.
The hardest part of living under Danny's rules was probably that moment where Danny took her to the shops and she bought some things with Danny.
If you want to hand the money over to him.
In a way, having Savannah go to the shop and buy something is giving her a taste of it, and she obviously enjoyed it to some degree. So maybe that's been detrimental for us, but gives us a chance to talk about it afterwards.
Me and Savannah had so much fun. We done Bible study, and then we done car washing, and she earned some money, so then we went shopping for lollies and a toy.
Hi, son.
Over at the Lorsons, Ben's home and seems unimpressed with the state of the house.
Christy's not able to keep up with what Danielle usually does on a daily basis. Is dinner ready yet?
Dinner is taking a lot longer than it normally would. It's not ready because I don't have the cookware that I usually use.
Pretty hungry.
You're hungry? All right, well, there's plenty of food in the pantry. I can make you a sandwich if you like.
That'll be cool.
You like a sandwich?
Yeah.
All right, cool. What do you want on it?
Meat.
Ben's patience is starting to wear thin.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I know.
As dinner gets later and later, Christy decides a lecture in recycling should take priority for our hungry family.
Some of this stuff is recyclable. What stuff can go in the recycling bin?
That.
No, that's banana. Banana is compostable. We've got a glass jar. This is recyclable. Paper is recyclable. Paper is not going to break down in landfill. It's going to emit methane, and that is a gas that contributes to climate change, the warming of our planet. So, yeah,
Do you reckon there's a bit of room for improvement?
I'm ready for things to go back to normal again. I am a little bit tired of things that are happening, like my rubbish getting thrown in front of my front door.
For the Lorsons and the Hughes, their week on Wife Swap is very nearly done.
Danny and I have had a ball. We've really got on like a house on fire, and we've had lots of fun. She's awesome.
I don't have high hopes for meeting Christy. I can already tell what her personality is like.
Before Christy departs, there's some forgiving and forgetting required.
No more pooing in bedrooms, okay? It's okay, we're friends again.
Two uncharacteristically tense pairs make their way to be reunited with their partners, and thoughts turn to how everyone will get on.
I am really nervous about this table discussion.
It's been a pretty crazy experience, right?
Yeah, it has. It's been crazy.
Yesterday, I was excited about seeing Christy, and of course, I'm still really looking forward to seeing Christy, but yeah, I kind of got this nervous thing going on right now. I don't know why.
Hi, baby.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hi!
Hi.
Oh, I missed
Oh.
Oh, I missed you so much.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for trusting me with your family.
Oh, no,
You're very brave.
You're very brave for taking on 4 children.
That was a lot.
Your daughter, Savannah, she's such a sweetheart.
Your kids
It was so welcoming and really, really cool. Like, they just kind of rolled with it for the most part. I think at points Amira was a little bit unsure, but she's kind of hard to read sometimes. A little bit quiet or a little bit kind of, who are you coming in and telling my family how to live, you know?
Yeah.
So far, so good.
I guess my first impressions were that you guys maybe just aren't aware of some of the issues that I'm aware of.
But then the truth starts to come out.
There was a lot of plastic packaging, a lot of food waste, and a lot of stuff going into the rubbish bin that shouldn't go into the rubbish bin.
You have an immense amount of time on your hands. So I found it very hard. For the first 3 days was probably the hardest because...
But the funny thing is that you didn't have much to do, did you? Because we just didn't really make
Well, that's
a
the
mess.
thing. I was kind of
No,
talking...
you just don't do much.
Right, so we don't make a mess.
I
Is that what you
was
mean?
talking to Ben about this. Like, in our house, we don't have pets. Pets cause a mess. We've got one child, and she's much easier to manage, and she kind of... Yeah, so it's just a lot less to deal with, I guess.
I had the best experience with Savvy.
What did you guys do?
Damien might not think so.
Yeah, okay. These guys went to Jeff and Jenny's and washed their car.
And then she got to go to the shop and spend in what she wanted. What did she buy?
She bought a plastic slap thing with a...
God.
Because it was pink.
Oh, shit. I hate that stuff.
I personally couldn't do it.
Which bit?
Live under your guys' strict rules.
Which particular rules?
Like, just the way you live in general.
We have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Can you be more specific in your...
Well, you know how you just naturally live at home?
Yeah.
And the way you live, I couldn't adhere to that.
The whole thing or particular bits?
I think the whole thing.
Okay.
Except for the plastic part. Love the plastic part.
Okay.
Can do that.
So it's the food bit you didn't like?
Vegetarian, it's fine, but nutritional values, it's not there with the vegetarian.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What?
So we done Bible study.
How did she respond to that?
Are you okay with this?
Sure.
She was really happy with it. She was fine with it.
So what did you do with it?
I read the verses from the Bible and we drew pictures.
Oh, she would love that because she loves reading and she loves drawing. What concepts did you
So
discuss?
we started off with God creating the earth.
So I had this moment, I didn't think I'd say this to you face to face, but it was really dark. But like it's literally my emotions got hold of me and you were looking down on me smiling with this grin that suddenly started looking like a bit evil. It was when we were talking about the money and especially she was like, and Savannah can buy anything she wants. And she just looked at me and smiled and I thought she looked like the devil.
But you know, our family's not going to start eating meat. Ethically, I have major issues with it. We are doing such horrific harm to our environment with all of our reliance on animal agriculture. It's just damaging our planet. I want my daughter to grow up in a place where she is not swimming through shit. I want her to grow up in a place where we're not being victimized by the results of our stupid actions and, you know, climate change and stuff. This is a direct result of our consumption. Regardless of what you believe, whether there's a God or not a God, your kids' health are at risk.
I feel a bit thinking about this only because you are eliminating one of the issues when there's so many other issues like within your own home that can help stop. Do you know what I mean?
Again, I'm not claiming to be perfect, and we have still got a long way to go. But you have to start somewhere. You can't just give up and go, oh, this is just the way that humans are. Let's just keep screwing up the planet.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
can't continue like this.
Look, I'll be honest. I would like to see you think how this is going to come across. I want to say I'd like to see you think more rationally about some stuff.
But yeah, I really want to thank you for the experience. It's opened my mind and made me appreciate my family a lot more.
Zero waste. It's sort of like a religion too. So we're, you know, both evangelizing, sort of, you know, our lifestyles and
Yeah.
I want to sit down and not have chaos around me and not have weird smells around me and not have to be tiptoeing around people because I think some of the things they're doing are weird.
This has made me appreciate you more, to be honest, I promise.
yeah, like...
It's been hard without you.
Hi! Oh, hi, son. Hi, Mira. Oh, I'm so happy. How are you? Did you make me a sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh, it's yummy. I don't think the Lorsons will adopt any of our lifestyle. I think they're one-sided.
Danielle attempted to convert my daughter. Good luck to her. She's left some plastic waste behind. That's because she's accustomed to a certain lifestyle. Hopefully she's going to go home and Ben's going to have a bit more of a chat to her about that stuff.
I feel sorry for Savvy, yeah. She'll always be on my heart, that's for sure. But I got that experience with her, so that's one thing she will be able to remember, and they can't take that away from her.